This assignment, part 1, we're supposed to complete the weighted decision matrix. And basically, this is the Excel file that comes with the assignment. There's a table here, and then there's a chart here. And the good thing is that this chart is already programmed for us so that it builds as we enter data in this table. So for example, we have a criteria column, we have a weight column, and then we have the different 4 projects columns. And the weight has to add up to 100%, okay? That's and again, it's already built so that it adds up automatically for us. Not to 100, but it will just keep summing it up for us. So for example, let's say for the criteria, you need to come up with a criteria that you want to measure for the project. So for example, let's just say, again, off the top of my head, let's say cost, okay, is one criteria that I want to compare the different projects for. Risk, for example, could be another one. Impact could be another one. Again, these criteria is really up to you, and everything that you do here needs to be explained in the extra 250 word document that you need to submit along with this matrix. So for example, I came up with these 3 criteria. You can come up with 3, you can come up with 4 or 5. It's really up to you. And let's see, for the weight part, I'm going to say, well, for the cost, I'm going to give it a 30% weight, then hit enter. For the risk, I'm going to give it a 40% weight. And then since they need to add up to 100 total, I'm left with 30% left more. So now they add up to 100. Again, all I'm doing so far is just data entry. And again, the table here hasn't changed yet because I did not start typing the values here. And again, the values here is really up to you. The instructions does say that we want the global TREPS project to be the leading project, so make sure that you give it the highest number on each row when compared to the different projects. So for example, let's say I'm going to base this out of 10. My scale is going to be from 0 to 10. So for global TREPS project, the cost, I'm going to say, let's give it a 9, and for the next project, let's give it a 6. For this one, let's give it an 8, and for this one, let's give it a 5. Now, notice now finally how when I'm entering in the table above that this graph is being populated automatically, and that's all that you really have to do here is that just watch and see how this thing builds up. Okay. So, and then just repeat it again for the next line. For the risk, which is 40% of the weight, I'm going to give the global TREPS, let's make it an 8. Let's give this guy an 8 as well, and let's give this a 5, this a 1, and then for the impact, let's give this a 10, a 9, 6, and 8. Okay, so now I've finished with my data entry, and this is how the weighted score by project looks. And as you can see here, the global TREPS project has the highest mark. And again, you need to accompany this with a Word document that explains, how you came up with these criterias and why did you base these numbers as well as the weight. Explain all that in the Word document. So this is again part 1 of the assignment. I hope this is helpful, and if you have any more questions, please do let me know. I'll be more than happy to either explain or make more videos for you guys. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye for now.